Pakistan-sponsored terrorists are waging war on India on two fronts, through bullets and disinformation campaigns. Now, a United Nations report has exposed these cold-blooded murderers. The United Nations has documented at least 3 incidents of recruitment of children by these terrorist organizations. The United Nations report says that the children were used against Indian forces. The report states that the Jaish-e-Mohammed has been caught on one instance while Hizbul Mujahideen twice. And I'm joined by my colleague Siddhant Sibal on this. Siddhant, what's the significance of these findings?
Well, huge significance. The case, of course, attributed to Jaish-e-Mohammed and 2 cases attributed to Hizbul Mujahideen, and it confirms that the terrorists can go to any extent to create instability in the region, in the Indian state of Jammu and Kashmir. This UN report, of course, coming at the backdrop of Pakistan increasingly taking up Kashmir at the United Nations General Assembly and the United Nations Human Rights Council. Only a few days ago, Pakistan got spanking from India publicly at the United Nations General Assembly. India said, don't indulge in unnecessary rhetoric, while at the Human Rights Council, India raised the question of Pakistan not doing enough on the 26/11 Mumbai terror attacks. We saw yesterday Pakistan giving continuing the bail of the people behind that attack, 26/11 attack, and of course doing nothing acting against the perpetrators of Uri. And now this video also coming of surgical strikes, proving that the surgical strike did happen. But of course, this report, the report was released at the United Nations by the United Nations General Secretary on children and armed conflict, and of course covers a period from January to December 2017. And according to this report, approximately 10,000 children were killed or maimed in conflict last year, while more than 8,000 were recruited or used as combatants. So really strong report, and it covers approximately 20 countries from Syria, Afghanistan, Yemen, and situation in India, Philippines, and Nigeria. So clearly a strong report, and of course nails the terrorist group in Jammu and Kashmir, the group Jaish-e-Mohammed and Hizbul Mujahideen, who have been indulging in such activities.
But Siddhant, the bottom line is that despite so many revelations of the human rights violation in areas from Baluchistan or Pakistan-occupied Kashmir, the empowered communities like the United States of America, even nations in the West, they have not intervened in the way it should have been done.
Yes, of course, the nations in the West have not intervened. But if you look at the global situation, it's really not doing well. There is a change in global dynamics. And of course, this report focuses on how the worsening situation is impacting children globally. And of course, this report mentioned briefly about India and how these terrorist groups are targeting children in the Indian state of Jammu and Kashmir. It also talks about Pakistan. It said that in January, Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan released a video showing children, including girls, being instructed how to prepare for suicide attacks, which is of course horrendous. I mean, children being prepared for suicide attacks, and it's a cited example of suicide attacks in various places across Pakistan in which children were killed. One such case is mentioned is of course attack in Sindh province, in which 75 people were killed last year, which included 20 children. So children also being impacted. One of the cases is from Pakistan-occupied Kashmir, in which unidentified people vandalized Oxford Public School, which is located in a valley in the Pakistan-occupied Kashmir in Gilgit-Baltistan. And there was, of course, other reports also, especially from Baluchistan province, India. Of course, at the United Nations Human Rights Council raised the issue of human rights violation in Baluchistan.